Hey everyone, I'm on Ratchadaphisek and there's a new Mala hot pot place. It's next to the Bangkok Bank and the Capricorn Bank there. So let's take a look here. I didn't bring my real camera today, so sorry. Might be a lot of noise. Seems to be 3 price tiers. I'm sure we can get a better look inside. Oh, it's very nicely decorated. Okay, I'm going over here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Some funky ice cream you can probably buy. Alright. Tables all new. Huge tables. So I think like if you came with a family, you have a lot of room, you know, for dishes and the like. Some lady is pouring me some tea, I think. I don't know what this is, we'll find out. Seems to be some app over there, we'll check out later. Yeah, some hot tea, very nice. Nice, what the heck? Oh, I see, they're modular chopsticks. Okay, so pasang git mi mai. Alright, so there's no English here, so you just got to point to some photos. Yeah, might be nice. So sorry, the glare from the light above us. Anyways, you have to order everything through the app. So I have no idea what I'm ordering. I'm just gonna pick things that look nice. That looks like beef. I pick one of each of those. There's a bunch of meatballs, vegetables. They also have a glossy tablet. Probably easy to clean, but not easy to view. A lot of fish balls, fish cakes, fish balls, vegetable, mushrooms and the like. Maybe some tofu. I'm on a tofu kick this year. Well, I might as well try these things. I don't know what they are. Yep, so that's me. So these must be the front ends of these chopsticks. You have to thread them in. Yeah, so that's actually pretty smart. You don't have to waste as much material. You just jam these into the chopsticks, I think. They screw in, I think. I gotta wash my hands though. So yeah, you have to screw those in. And then they also just start you off with a plate of fruit. So this is really different from any other place I've been to. That's good cantaloupe. Yeah, the watermelon's not the greatest. It's okay. But it's free. You can't complain, right? Well, technically it's part of the buffet price. Alright, so we got a bunch of other tables here. Nice disinfection cleaning cabinet. So no germs, hopefully. Alright, we got some pickled products there, some peanuts, oil, salt, and the whatnot. So unfortunately all the sauce mixes are in Chinese or Thai. You're not gonna figure that out on your own, but nor are you're not gonna figure anything out here either, at least by name. But it's your typical stuff. We have real lime wedges there. Yeah, various Chinese sauces, various Chinese chili pepper oils. So I'm gonna have to just mix these up myself. And then these drinks are part of the buffet, I guess. Fruit drinks. There's upper floors, and there's a bunch of beers and sodas over there. So also near this elevator is the two sinks, so you can wash your hands and then obviously go into the bathrooms. But here there's parking in back as well. So So you can either park out your car out front or in back, or there's an MRT station not too far away. So I'm liking it so far. So you can just open this chest up yourself and get whatever you need. I'm just gonna get a bowl for the sauces. Okay, I definitely know I like sesame sauce in my dipping. This could be some oily something. We'll try. This is some other oily something. These could be really salty, so I don't want to take too much. No, mushrooms. Some sort of like Chinese sauce. What is this one? This looks like it'd be salty also. This is some sort of soy product. Oh, that was a little bit goopy. Yeah, I don't know about that. This one's a little vinegary. But then you have your seafood sauce, which is green chili pepper, sesame oil, maybe a little. Actually, you know, mala. I got mala soup. It has tons of oil already. Sesame seeds, mala powder, maybe. Beef sauce. All right. Some cilantro. Some chives. I like the spoons. They're huge. Very effective. Fresh garlic. And some fresh chilies, even though, actually, you know, I have the mala soup again. Peanuts up there. I guess I can just throw some of these on top and eat them before the sauce. Pickled carrots and the like. What the heck, we'll throw in some peanuts. Let's try these fruit punch. Yeah, that's very sweet. This one's less sweet, definitely more berry-ish, as the photo shows. And this one has some lemon. What I don't see is an ice chest. So that's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to ask you. Oh, that's right here. Let's just have a little champagne cooler kind of thing of ice. I'm sure they'll have a bigger chest when they have more customers. Yeah, this is kind of annoying, right? I'm just used to a big spoon getting ice in one scoop. But at least you know the ice is fresh. Okay, I think I like this berry one. You literally have MSG if you want. It's not a good idea. Yeah, it's really easy to screw those in. You don't even have to screw them in much. They have a good friction fit. Let's try some of this hot tea they gave us. Maybe it's cooled off now. Yeah, that's a good Chinese tea. There's something floating in it, bothers me, but I'm gonna drink it anyways. Yeah, and then they give you a wet nap here. There's a bunch of toothpicks, a bunch of regular napkins over there, and a big soup spoon rest there. It's been a few minutes and still haven't received the soup. Not sure why. These are really long chopsticks now. Yeah. Oh, Ha Chen Nu Van Sing. Okay. So they have lamb on the menu. The lady was asking me why I ordered one piece. Boiled peanuts. I don't know what that was, but it was really good. It's very crunchy. This looks like jicama or something. Yeah, these pickled vegetables are pretty good. I don't know if I'm picking up the sauce from there, but they're spicy. They're like obviously vinegary and pickled, but they're spicy. I really like these pickled vegetables. That's new to me also. Oh, the soup is coming. Wow, this is a crazy... This place is really meant for big families, I think, that come. This is like a... That's gotta be like over a liter, maybe 2 liters a person for soup. Look at all these chili peppers in here. This is no joke. So, it kind of feels like overkill for 2 people, but obviously with 4 people, this is a perfect setup. The table is perfectly set up for 4 people. Yeah, so you see these dishes I ordered, they asked, why did you order so little? Because it's literally just two things here of meat. Got some sunflower sprouts, I think. Regular sprouts. Interesting, a little screening vat. So whoever set up this restaurant really knows about hot pot shabu. They're not messing around. This is... must be experienced shabu people. This is also nice. This is all cut. A lot of other buffets, they never cut the pak bung and you have to sit there with their hands and tear it. I mean, I guess you could cut that in half again, but... Alright. Throwing some mushrooms there. So as you can see, the stuff looks pretty fresh. At least the vegetables. Actually, the meat looks pretty fresh too. I'm gonna wait till the soup heats up. This is the beef, I guess. Beef and black pepper, maybe. Oh, there's some more stuff coming. This is pork. Pork is in white dishes. Ni muru nua. Oh, lamb is in the white dish. Pork is in the black dish. Beef is in the red dish. That's... maybe it's random, I don't know, but that's what they're telling me. And I lost a chopstick already. So... cup of cup. I'm not sure how that chopstick rolled off my plate, but it did. Alright, so those things I didn't know turned out to be fried dishes. Maybe the photography could be a little bit better, because I thought these were just... well, I didn't think they were fried in the photos. They look pretty nice though. Look at this spring roll here. Oh, that's hot. Oh, now's a good time to try some dipping. This red stuff. That sauce is like soybean for sure. It's a little salty, but it was pretty good. I'm gonna try to get some of this over here. This is fried fish. It's very crispy. I'm not sure what kind of fish it is. It's kind of... it's not super flaky because it's so thin. But it tastes pretty good. No problems. And then this thing, I have no clue. I feel like that's supposed to be some sort of mix of seafoods. But honestly, it's hard to tell. But it is crispily fried. And some of the sauce here. I guess they're worth a try because it's not huge portions. The thing has like peas, carrots, and cabbage. I don't think I've ever had a spring roll with peas inside of it. Or maybe those are soybeans. Yeah, they look round though. So the controls for the heat thing are on the side over there somewhere. So the thing rolling broil being induction. So this little vat here is to just separate your meats if you're gonna, you know, dunk them in separately. Usually I just mix it all up, but look how quickly that lamb cooked. So let's just try this straight. Wow. Because it's so thinly sliced, it is so soft. It almost feels like tissue paper. It's crazy. Alright, let's just try this soup by itself. This is a pork broth. Yeah, it's okay. And then, yeah, the mala. The mala, they actually asked if I wanted beef or pork oil. Wow, look at that. That pork thing is a giant thing of bone in there. So that's impressive. I've never seen that at a hot pot place either. This mala is good, actually. I asked for the beef oil, by the way. And oddly, it's not extremely spicy. I told them to make it the usual spiciness because I've been living here over a decade. But these red chilies, I think, are kind of not the spiciest red chilies. Or maybe it'll catch up with me. Here we have some black pepper beef. Yeah, that's already cooked. Alright, let's try this now straight. I'll let my vegetables cook a little longer. So this is a thicker cut of beef, it looks like. Oh, wow. Well, here's the issue. It's really soft, but I think they must have used tenderizer, which there are natural tenderizers, but I don't think a buffet of this price is going to use that. So if you like really soft beef and you don't mind the use of tenderizing agents, I guess this is good, but I'm a little wary of tenderizers. Okay. So let's try a little thin thing of pork. This is super thin as well, just like the lamb. And there, in like 5 seconds that was cooked. Wow. It's so thin, it's so soft, it's crazy. This might be the softest meat I've had at a hot pot place living in this country. Look at this little pork belly, look how thin it is. So that's gonna, well, that's a little fatty, so maybe I'll let that cook a little longer. It is cooked already, but I kind of want that fat to get out into the soup. Well, that was okay. It's just that so much of it was fat. It had a little bit of a gelatinous feeling to it. Maybe you want to let that one cook a little longer, this pork belly. This soup is so flavorful. I don't even think you need the sauce over here. Yes, it's, I guess I have to try the sauce though. I don't want to let it go to waste. Let's just put a bunch of lamb in here. Okay, so super flavorful already, but we're gonna add even more flavor with the sauce. Honestly, it tastes just as good without all that sauce because the soup is so flavorful. Maybe I should have torn this vegetable in half after all. Wow. It's really good. So because this soup is so powerful, it's probably better to just cook everything in this vat, just so you don't get 6 tons of chilies and chilies and Szechuan peppers in there. And yeah, you could take this out and just drain it. And then the handle's long enough that it's just warm, it's not hot. And then dump that in your bowl. Yeah, just to save a little time. I've been fishing out sprouts and stuff in the big mix for a long time. It's getting annoying. I think with the other soup, though, it doesn't matter, right? Because it's not an overpowering soup flavor. So, notice now there's little slivers of ginger in here as well, in the soup stock. Yeah. So this QR code on the table is for a la carte stuff. And then coincidentally, it had English on it, but it's not part of the buffet. The buffet you have to order from the tablet that the waitress gives you. I will say this mala has so much oil in it. I actually cleaned up the table a few times. The oil just drips out everywhere. There's also a crazy amount of peppers in here. Not just the red peppers, but look at all these Szechuan peppers, which gives it that astringent, almost like a Hall's eucalyptus menthol vapor kind of feeling in your face. So I might actually have to filter some of this out because I'm having a hard time finding the actual vegetables that I'm trying to eat. And then they have a lot of little peppers in there as well, chopped up. So I don't know if those are different peppers, but this thing is just... This soup stock is insane with its ingredients. There's just so much of it. Yeah, look at that. So now I can at least get to what I'm trying to get at now. It's crazy soup here. So you can see here, you know, unfortunately this is a really oily soup. Mala always has oil in it, but this is like over the top. These leeks are nice though. So my bean sprouts there. Nice. Still delicious. Oh, I'm so full. Anyways, everything was good except for the tofu. It wasn't fried tofu, it was just regular tofu, so I'm not a fan of that kind of tofu. Anyways, the whole ice cream bin, let's check this out. Oh, we got a coconut ice cream, black beans, maybe a marshmallow flavored one, a durian one, huh? That's maybe worth trying. Chocolate, maybe a lime, a grape, and a strawberry. I'm gonna try the durian one. I'm not expecting much though. I don't think it's gonna be good, but since it's part of the buffet. Turns out there's scissors attached to that cooler and you're gonna want to use them because this bag is impossible to tear open. Alright, so. Ooh, looks very creamy. It's actually a pretty large ice cream. Well, it is creamy. It is ice cream. And it does taste like durian. I just don't think durian translates to ice cream as well as the fresh fruit. So if you really love durian, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's just not for me. Sadly, you can only eat one of those ice creams. I went up for a second one, and I guess you'd have to pay extra. So you gotta choose wisely. Yeah. So there's an itemized list of the things you get. We ate a bunch. Two of us is 790 baht, so not a bad deal considering it had lamb in it, for crying out loud. And I'm gonna scan this thing. Alright, we'll see the next place.